Okay, everybody, welcome to Late Night Frights. I'm Chris Brock's supervisor, and today is our off week, so now we're doing horror battles, guys. So, pretty much what I selected to battle is a 1975 film directed by Steven Spielberg, starring Roy Scheider, Robert Shaw, and Richard Dreyfuss, and that is the infamous Jaws, versus a 1999 film directed by Rennie Harlin, Deep Blue Sea, starring Samuel L. Jackson and LL Cool J. That's the only people I can really remember their names. Yeah, arguably the two best shark films out there. I actually, when I thought of this, I was wanting to battle this. I actually looked it up and actually seen that some other people have been doing this. So, this isn't a first time thing. A lot of people actually like Deep Blue Sea better than they like Jaws. And, we'll find out if that's the case here. So let's get down to the horror battle, guys. But first, I'm going to review the plots. So the plot of Jaws is pretty much Martin Brody, who is the chief of police. They find these dead bodies on the beach, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. They think it's pretty much a boating accident. And the next day, at the beach, he's there. He kind of serves as this lifeguard type character, but not really. He's just there because he's the chief of police to make sure everything's going well. And guess what happens? The shark attacks this little kid, and essentially he dies. Pretty brutal for a PG-13 film, and pretty much his mother puts a bounty on the shark. I think it's like 10,000. Whoever kills that shark, and pretty much they find the shark. But Richard Dreyfuss's character comes in and says, we have to cut him open to be sure if that's the shark. And they cut him open and they find nothing. So pretty much they do it again. They open the beach, and the mayor, it's because the mayor, Martin Brody, was wanting to shut the beach down, but the mayor won't have it because it's one of the main attractions of their town, and it's almost summertime, or it is summertime. And pretty much it happens again, and then the mayor signs, this little contract, and they go off and they find, the Quentin character played by Robert Shaw, and they go off and they kill, or they attempt to kill Jaws. Okay, so pretty much what Deep Blue Sea is about, our main characters are at this huge facility. They're doctors, they're scientists, they're shark wranglers. So they pretty much know what they're doing. Like the whole vicinity is full of sharks basically. And there's a little nod to Jaws, which I just caught after watching Jaws again. One shark has, this license plate stuck in his mouth, and they take it out and it says Louisiana, just like it did in Jaws, which I thought was pretty cool. But pretty much the female doctor, is trying to essentially obtain the cure for cancer, because they state in the film that sharks don't get cancer, which I don't know if that's true or not. But she pretty much takes this syringe, sticks it in the shark's brain, and just starts doing this and just getting it out, and pretty much they do get it, and they're just so excited about it. And the shark is like tranquilized or something, but it wakes up and just bites this dude's arm off, and it just starts going downhill from there. So that's pretty much the plot of Deep Blue Sea. So now on to the horror battle, round one. Which film had better kills? Which shark do I think performed the most bloodiest or brutal kills of the two films, Jaws or Deep Blue Sea? Honestly, Deep Blue Sea, my main gripe about it is the CGI. Like, it isn't horrible CGI, it's kind of high budget CGI, because like the budget was like 60,000 or 60 million. Not 60 million, I think it was 60,000 or something like that. Maybe 60 million. All I know is a pretty high budget film. I don't know, just the CGI kind of took me out of it, man, because it wasn't as bad as like Shark Attack or Shark Attack 2. But you can tell it was. It might have been good for back then, back in 1999. But I got to give the nod to Jaws, being more bloodier, more brutal, and being a PG-13 film and using a practical shark, like a animatronic shark. So honestly, round one goes to Jaws. So round two is which storyline do I like better? Do I like the Deep Blue Sea storyline with them trying to obtain the cure, for cancer, being in this huge facility and it gets overrun by sharks? Or do I like the Jaws storyline? One thing I will say about the Jaws storyline, I love how it just goes through these stages. The film is 2 hours long, so they just build this perfectly. You have the first stage, which is, Martin Brody not thinking it's a shark. He's thinking, he's just trying to figure out what it is. He thinks it's, like a boat accident. or something like that. Then the second stage is where, you know, Richard Dreyfuss's character comes in, Matt Hooper, and pretty much, you know, he's telling Brody that is a shark because he is a shark expert. And you know, you have Martin Brody trying to shut everything down, shut the beach down, and then you have the third part, which you know, with you know, Martin Brody, Matt Hooper, and Quint, you know, trying to catch the shark, which I thought they developed that really well. It was a 2-hour movie, like I said, so you just really felt invested in those characters. So honestly, I don't think Deep Blue Sea did it as good as Jaws. So round 2 goes to Jaws. So round 3 is which film had better acting. I'm not trying to bash on Deep Blue Sea, but I got to give this round to Jaws. You have Roy Scheider, you have you know, Robert Shaw, you have Richard Dreyfuss. Those 3 guys are amazing, man. Like, if you take 2 of them away, I'd still be interested in let's say you know, Roy Scheider's character, or you know, Robert Shaw's character. I'd still be interested. They all had these unique personalities about them, and they're 3 great actors. And you know, you put them together, and I just loved them. I loved, you know, their you know, interaction with each other. Just felt they all had good chemistry with each other. The acting in Deep Blue Sea, it's okay. It's pretty decent, pretty average acting, but I would not compare it to the acting in Jaws. So round 3 definitely goes to Jaws. So round 4 is which one had a better shark? Was it the Deep Blue Sea shark or the Jaws shark? Honestly, Deep Blue Sea, it used CGI throughout the film. I've already said that. It didn't look too good. It wasn't horrible CGI, but it was pretty bad. But they used, you know, practical shark, you know, an animatronic shark, throughout this one scene with LL Cool J, which I thought the shark looked amazing, dude. Like, it looked awesome. I don't know why they did not use that shark throughout the film, and they, you know, converted the stupid CGI. Maybe it was because Jaws, you know, used the practical shark the whole time, and you know, it kind of did, you know, have some problems. Like, it was hard to get it to move and work and stuff. But that whole shot with that, there's one CGI part, and it's when the shark turned around. I thought it looked good, but other than that, the shark was kind of not too good looking. But it was awesome when he killed that bird. It looked real good. I mean, honestly, I just don't know why they did not use that in the entire film. So I got to give it to Jaws, man, using the practical, you know, shark, animatronic shark throughout the whole film, with it, you know, just messing up here and there and just pulling through. They actually used a real shark at some points. But Bruce, the great white shark from Jaws, he's an icon. He is the sole reason why a whole generation was afraid to go in the water. So round 4 definitely goes to Jaws. Okay guys, so round 5 is the last round, and that is which is better overall horror film in my opinion. Without hesitation, Jaws, 1975 classic directed by Steven Spielberg, is the better horror film in my opinion. Just a 2-hour long movie. I just love the storytelling, I love the acting, I love the shark, I love everything about the film. I think it's a masterpiece. One of my favorite horror films of all time. Deep Blue Sea is not that bad of a film. You know, it's about average, maybe just a little bit better than average in my opinion. I mean, it's worth checking out. I do kind of like the film. It's directed by Rennie Harlin, who directed an underrated sequel into the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. Is I think part 4. Yeah, part 4 is the one he directed. I figured out a lot of people hate that film. I always thought it was kind of liked by, you know, the fans. But check out Deep Blue Sea if you're, you know, huge into shark films. It's not that bad. You know, the effects are a little bit better, or probably a little bit better than the shark attack films. Those effects are horrible. But check out Jaws if you haven't. And I mean, if you enjoyed this battle, please leave a like and comment down below what is your favorite shark film. I'll leave the Facebook link down below, so if you guys could go like that, that would help us out. And I'll leave a website link down below. Definitely go check that out. And stay tuned for Little Rocker Cuties video. Peace.